Happy Star Wars Day to everyone, and may the 4th be with you. Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least, until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance. I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. They are being overworked, or at least those are the allegations that are going around right now when it comes to Takanashi Kiara and Hako's Bales. What am I talking about? Well, let's take a look to start out. We have Holo Sushi, who says Calliope on indefinite leave. Kiara confesses to being too busy. Fans worry over Myth's members' intense workload. Calliope is taking a break for reasons that remain unclear. Kiara, amid a pileup of vocal recordings, her trip to Japan, dance lessons revealed, recorded a ton of vocals over the past 2 weeks from fans. Comments like, I hope Calli and Kiara can rest easy, are spreading with concern for overall health of members. Here, because the moment I go to Japan, I start doing my dance lessons, and there were a lot of very difficult and high difficulties things. I've been working so hard the past 2 weeks, so the record record a lot of vocals, and that are super tiniest details, and they're like, please retake for this. So, I mean, that's normal of them being worked hard, but the concern is, are they being overworked? May 1st, Calliope did say this thing about, taking a break. They go over that whole part. And because of the sudden report, fans in Japan overseas were surprised and worried. It was after I was taking questionnaires on delivery schedule going on here. This part here is they call it Kiara, but that's Takanashi Kiara here. Reacts during delivery. Broadcast on May 1st. They have this here. I'm going to Japan next week. I don't know if I could deliver next week. As soon as I arrived in Japan, dance lesson started. Basically going over the whole thing of the dance lesson starting, recording a lot of vocals. A part that I mentioned before. Re-record, and re-record here, re-record there. Into the schedule, whether there was anything I could cut. Had 3 more days off, so I felt like I didn't deserve any more rest. Honestly, I also thought I might not have a choice, because they are worked really hard in general. When you go to Hololive, the agencies do have a lot of requirements. That's kind of normal when it comes to that. Sunday, I just had time to plan to play with Calli. Think Calli probably not participate on Sunday. I'm not blaming you. Maybe it was better in terms of timing. I wonder if it's okay. I already sent the DM. Kiara is known for being hard on herself. The fans are also telling her that they want her to take some rest. They want her to get some rest, which everyone does. They don't want them to overwork themselves, because that's how you get burnout. We don't want burnout, because burnout can lead to graduation. We don't want graduation, because that means that we lose an Oshi. I'm not saying this is graduation. Don't take my words to mean something else. I don't think this is going to be graduation, but that is what leads to graduation. Today hasn't been the best day. Dance is absolutely brutal. And then I had the vocal recording, which would pretty much feel like it wasn't going to work. From being exhausted after not being able to sleep from back-to-back recordings and dance, it just wasn't going to happen. But I need to be nice, Bae. It happens. And other people are, telling her it's going to be okay. Continuing here, it's done. I'm done. I'm going to go home, take a bath, put on a face mask, watch Barbie movie, and then go MIA for 24 hours. Peace. Yes, of course, it's good. It's good to be able to take that break. It's good to be able to take that time off. And yeah, people are asking, what Barbie movie? And here, Rima says this: basically being hard on herself for not performing up to her standards. Stop making stuff up. This isn't a foreshadowing of her graduation. It is very true. There's some people who freak out because, of course, they don't want to lose their Oshi. They absolutely don't want to lose their Oshi. They don't want to lose anybody that they had before, so they start freaking out. Please be aware, this Auntie has been running multiple accounts and has been impersonating Holo talents, as well as going far beyond the realm of criticism. I did mention it when it came to Miki Neko, which you see on the right-hand side there. His Nagi account got recently suspended after he relentlessly spread lies and stole members-only content by Miki Neko to the point where she had to address it on stream. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys here is Hako's Bales. This is foreshadowing of her graduation too. No, it's not. I'm not going to be one to say that. This is just, they're being worked really hard, which is normal. There's probably some big projects coming up. It's normal in the whole thing, and I do hope that they take some breaks. It is, when you're part of a big agency like that, it does end up happening a lot. Best day, grueling dance practice, vocal recording. The thing that I mentioned that I showed you before. According to the point of this, ain't gonna work out. Finally, but I have to be kind of myself. These things happen. This is a VTuber inside of Japan. At first glance, I thought it might be some venti weakness, but in the recent VTuber scene, kinds of fatigue confessions are followed by activity breaks or graduations. I don't think it's going to be graduation, honestly. So it's no wonder some fans are getting uneasy. Of course, there's no announcement of graduation at this point, and jumping to conclusion is strictly off limits, but the combo of sleep deprivation, back-to-back recordings, dance, vocal lessons, straight up red flag. Before saying keep pushing, just want to say take a break. Yes, it was good that she took her break. Good that she took some time off. I do hope everybody who is in that situation, whether they be indie or in Hololive, take some time off because absolutely needed, absolutely necessary. And yeah, it was just that's one thing that is absolutely there. Take a break before it gets burned out. With them, it's a lot of work that they have to do, a lot of quote-unquote homework that they are given. So I do understand when people freak out over them having so much work. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. She has had a bit of a bad day, as we're talking about Ironmouse, who is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico, and she is someone who has come into the scene, done a lot of wonderful things for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, recently raised a lot of money for charity with other people, with Connor, and then recently she also did a stream where she raised money for Make-A-Wish Foundation. Today she's having, well, at least on May 4th, she had a bad day. Today was a really rough day for me. Thank you so much for coming to my stream and hanging out. And thank you to everyone who came to the panel, Oshi Uplink. Thank you for all for being here for me and listening to me laugh, cry, act stupid. I am nothing without y'all. This is something that a lot of VTubers have to deal with, a lot of VTubers have dealt with, and it is hard for all of them to have to go through all this stuff. And of course, in these moments, people are saying, have some breakfast. People are giving her lots of love, sending her cute animals, things like that. You know, the VTubing community can be really rough. As I know, I've been backstabbed by people in the past, people that I thought were friends, and you know, certain VTubers. That's why they're not welcome in my community anymore, because they backstabbed me. Certain bigger VTubers have backstabbed me as well, and that is tough. But there are good moments like this where a community will see someone not feeling so great, and you know, give them positivity. She got a new look, and a lot of fans don't like it. Well, not a lot of fans, but there are, you know, overly vocal fans that don't like it. We're talking about Rin Penrose, who's an independent female English speaking VTuber. We have here, this is her new look, a kind of a more idol-esque look. It's still the same Rin Penrose behind the scenes. We have here today's Rin Fact. People say here, it's a new look for our prince. It's going to take some time to get used to. Just less chaotic somehow. Was one reason that it's less stark color contrast palette. The absence of her black hair and red eye doesn't help either. It'll send out features of her previous facial design. That and eye animation, these look more cutesy, whereas the old ones had this round 1,000-yard stare vibe. So some people don't like it. I see someone get evaporated by a laser, though. She developed CFAX. Interesting that I heard some people are getting guessed the new theme spaces a week ago. They just neat, definitely different, but that's fine. A little unfortunate that the communication for business for previous mama wasn't plausible going forward. It was a great model, but besides a slightly awkward looking headset, this is good. Didn't realize it was happening. She got a space cancer and all that kind of stuff. Just people here, since it is our Rin Penrose, it is going to be a little bit nicer for her, but there are some people who did take it a little further. To have the whole Rin Penrose redesign thing, issue with the design is not a bad design, is that it doesn't feel like Rin Penrose. People hate the change, especially if it's drastic. People need time to get used to things. Even Iris with the redesign caused some people to hate it because it was too different. They simply too many aspects of the design that are gone. Heterochromia, dual tone black-white hair contrast. It's nice design, but yeah, there are going to be people like this person saying here. There are going to be a bunch of people who are not going to like it. It's going to grow on some, not going to grow on others. Some people are just not going to be okay with it, not going to like it ever. It's just one of those things that does end up happening. Rin changes content too much, and that's really the gist of it. People like Rin for the content, not the model of the person. And you know, since he's trying to get back to that same content again, people are just wondering, where is the VTuber who talked about Corpo? And yeah, so people are having issues here. VTuber and Sun Explosion comes in, which is, you know, a concern, a legitimate concern. As a VTuber with a big redesign coming up, I get nervous seeing backlash against other redesigns. It's not a lobotomy. We're still the same person, just anime avatar. Let's be respectful. Won't be the first big redesign I've seen you do. And however, you look, I'm sure the next one's going to be awesome. You're still our shmebby shmeb. So some people are you know, reassuring other people for their redesigns. VTuber Space often forgets that creators work their artists to have a model that allows them to express themselves, not their viewers. Anytime somebody has a new model, same discourse, because people don't have a connection to the new model yet. This is him now feel old yet. So yeah, that's the thing. People need to build that connection again. And that connection is going to be built. And this is why we have this here. Whenever I see someone excited for the new debut and it's clear that they spent a long time and money on it, I brace myself for the people who will say they prefer the previous one. For the love of God, don't say that on the posts in their chats. Yeah, don't say it to the person. It's really going to make them feel bad. No content creator doesn't wants their special day ruined by people directly insulting the time, effort, and money. Trust me, I may be nothing like a nothing comment to you, just an opinion, but to the creator, it can affect them mentally. It does affect them mentally. It does affect them overall. It says, I experienced this with my own comic debut, and I've seen this happen to Rin. F y'all so seriously. OMG, since it's opinion, chill. Yeah, yours sucks because pain, and causes pain. And I get to say F you, just like you get to say, it's too soon to say ew. It's not too soon to say ew. It doesn't matter if you actually have a leg to stand on. Let's say creator did downgrade. Y'all forget that behaving this way in public will get your lights knocked out, and you're rude. Like in public, it would. Like there are consequences for this in public that people feel anonymity allows them to do here. I understand where you're coming from. Don't think that knocking someone lights out, someone doesn't like something is the right way to go. Undying, you misunderstand the point. The point is people mindlessly speak before they think and act. When people disagree with them and they think that they said nothing wrong, that is what the lights get knocked out is thing. Basically, don't be an a-hole about it. That's very true. You can say what you want to say, just don't be an a-hole about it. And really, try to let it grow on you first, and then maybe you can talk about things like that. YouTuber equivalent of going to someone's wedding and saying, I prefer the old husband. Pretty much true. Constructive criticism is bad, no matter how much money and time you put into a thing. The end, people would judge the end product. I don't like this. It's constructive. How? What does the creator learn? What they can immediately take action on? That's the thing. If you say, the color palette is a little bit jarring to the eyes, it's going to take me some time to get used to, that type of thing, you can say things like that. And that maybe will still be bad, but it's a little bit better. Thing people don't realize, VTuber models aren't just character designs if they're not otherwise active in the VTuber community, but that they've rather just an extension of us and a way for us to express ourselves. Very true. I can't speak for others, as this person says here, who've doubted or changed their looks of Rin, but at least for me, it helps to feel heard and definitely seen. Concur everything you said. 100% disrespectful to put down someone's hard work and effort to their faces. Valid as their opinion may be, people think that because it's the internet, those comments don't have any effect, but stuff like this takes months to make and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on top of the money. And of course, they valuing their efforts just being destructive for no reason. And also, this person, Rin Penrose, was very happy to have this design. It's very happy. The design that becomes finished, that goes through everything, is because they're happy about it. They're happy about getting it done. And that is a big mark and knockdown to the person if they keep seeing these things. And it will, maybe not for Rin Penrose because, they may be strong, but it still can lead to depression in many cases. British VTuber Mimi Yanagi was arrested for possessing CSAM allegedly. And if you remember, this post was the one that was posted on there of her having to create the Mimi Yabai, the actual, that account. So we have a bit of an update on the whole situation. Mimi Yanagi protected their post, and the Mimi Yabai does not exist anymore. It was removed. It was privated, deleted, etc. In this case, deleted, because it doesn't even exist there when you actually try to look for the Mimi Yabai. That would be weird if it was true that she said that this had to be created for her through the courts, as is mentioned here. The courts would not allow you to delete it. You would be in big trouble. You would be in violation of whatever court order they had if you deleted it. So that caused a little bit of concern of people being thinking, something's up. This was a lot of the big story that we had in the past. The drawings being 100% fictional, made up, and with no real people involved. But UK law still treats these kind of drawings as CP, cheese pizza, whatever you want to call it. The computers and devices. She has not been released on bail. She's not allowed to post any adult content. Has the account name approved by the police. And the fact that it's deleted is leading people to think otherwise. So we have this here. Getting these questions a lot regarding Mimi's arrest. And with her permission, I have her bail bond form right here. She said the Yes Gamers. She has been arrested for her commission and is being treated like she did something to a real child. The UK is cooked. And down here, the form is from 2019. That's not the date that was printed, and I don't know why the form's outdated. That's the reason why the form is that way. A lot of people have been explaining this to me in comments before. Is that they'll use forms that are, last updated 2019. They'll use a form of, this is generally what happens, and they'll add the names and things like that. They'll just have forms there for the court. Reminder, I get nothing from Lion about this. Oh no, Reddit post isn't about Mimi. She's not married or American. And this update, yes, I've seen the Kiwi Farms thread. I will be looking into this further. I'll find out Mimi has any ties to actual C-style material. I will not continue supporting her and be vocal about it. Because there's allegations that she actually did things worse things. And that is the big issue here. She has been, until proven guilty, she is assumed to be innocent. They're investigating her, which means that she is assumed to be innocent until proven guilty in most places. Yes, there are orders for her to do all these things. She has been arraigned, yes, and she has been arrested. So until further notice, she does have certain restrictions put on her stuff, and she will not be getting her stuff back. But this is her update as far as we know. And yes, I do have to address the elephant in the room with what I said. It does look like maybe she was... People are saying that maybe this is all a ploy for attention, but this here kind of points it in another direction. This points it that it may not be that as well. It could be, it won't be, I don't know until we have more information. Shiori Novella is a member of Hololive EN Advent, and she has had her birthday recently. She has a big birthday bash, as they always tend to do. So she's going to have her 3D birthday party here, as you can see. Very nice drawing here. Very nice. Let's take a look at everything. It's going to be all in 3D. And new song cover, Pon Pon Pon. All these different things have been announced here.
Hello? No, no full body motion cap today, sorry. I hit my head. Hi, everyone. Maybe we should
Oh, God.
turn on the lights first. So made what?
This is what you got.
But hello, everyone. How are you? Thanks for coming. So, as you can tell, it is raining outside. There's rain. There's definitely rain. It's right there. You have to take part in this, okay? You have to memorize the ingredients. Let's start one at a time, guys. There's at least like 2 people yelling at me right now.
God.
You can do that, right? Let's do like one at a time. Let's not go so crazy here. Ooh, that should be. Don't worry about that. No idea. I'm going to assume it's been maybe 15 seconds. No, I think I'm seeing. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, I think we're done. We're done.
Oh God.
I think
it's gonna be like hot chocolate cooking. It's definitely gonna be like hot chocolate cooking, but she's just having lots of fun, as you can see here.
Supposed to make this magical food of not that one. This is the one we messed up on. It's this one. This is supposed to be what it looks like, just for reference. So let's turn on the lights first. No!
Oh, a big fail. Oops. So she had a lot of fun here.
I'm gonna be so honest. No, it depends on who you are. If you're a streamer, mock files are great because of transparency. I think, are they supposed to be more taxing than GIFs? Possibly. They're better than MP4. I prefer MP4 though.
A lot of people prefer MP4 because of the file size, I think, more than anything, the compression. But MOV is good. But yeah, she had lots of fun, and I'm very glad she was able to enjoy her time with her community. So you can see down here when I scroll through, she had a lot of time, a good hour, where she was able to speak with her community. And big happy birthday to Shiori Novella. Why the fuck? I was like, why the fuck is it? I was like, sex tapes? What the heck? I was like, Sex Express? Sexpress. It's Steri Sexpress is what it is. Oh, there you are. Oh, wait. The fuck? Wait. That means I stole a taxi. So that is why the police were after me. I literally stole a taxi. I thought that was my car. But no. Apparently I stole a taxi last time. Alright. I was not aware of that. But apparently, yes, I stole a taxi last time. Good times. Good times. Great to know. Great to know. Oh, God. Well, I mean, that makes sense. But why were they shooting at me so quickly? Like, they shot at me, like, a lot. That's one thing I was like, why? Why are you shooting at me? I just stole a taxi. Well, no, I did steal a taxi. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And, of course, take a look. And if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. All those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.